One. Hi everyone, this is Christine Josty of Mail Something Pretty, and today I wanted to show you this sweet card using the strawberry punch, and I actually also use the sweet strawberry stamp set, although you'll see on this one you can use any stamp set you want. I think it's real fun. The paper that I used, I should have had this out earlier, sorry, is actually host paper, and so this is the first time Stampin' Up! Has ever offered Hostess or host paper as part of your Stampin' Rewards. In the back of the catalog, you will find certain products that you can only get if you are a host or if your order is $150 or more, or if you have like a bunch of people's orders placed together and someone is the host, then you get to choose from these certain products at a reduced price. So this is the paper called Pattern Party. It's 12 by 12 paper. You get 4 sheets of each design, so you get lots and lots of paper for only $18. It says here it's a value of $30. So it's great. So one side of the paper is all fun color and prints, and the other side is all black and white. So that's where I got all that black and white paper from. So I just wanted to point that out because some people don't always look at the back of the catalog. So let's put this card together. It comes together pretty quickly. I have all my pieces here cut out. This is a standard card base. I use thick white cardstock. So it's the 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half on the 4 1/4. And then my black layer is 5 by 3 3/4. And then this pattern paper is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. I wanted to make it just a tiny little border. So I can't think right now the measurements, but just take 1/8 of an inch off the 5 and the 3 3/4. And I'm just going to glue these two together. I can't even talk. My mind is not quite thinking mathematically this morning. So I don't want to give you the wrong measurements. Okay, so it fits really nicely right there. The glue gives you this like a few seconds to shift if need be. So before I put this onto the card base, I'm just going to use this actually real baker's twine. Stampin' Up! Also sells baker's twine, but it's just the kind of the neutral colors, and they have a thin red ribbon that would really look nice on here, and I didn't have it, so I'm just going to use regular baker's twine. So what I like to do is I kind of have maybe a 5-inch tail, and I just hold it down here and I wrap it around my card. I'm going to wrap it around twice because it's thin. And then just tie a knot. And then another knot. And then we'll just tie a bow. And grab my scissors, and now I will put this onto the card base. So this is one of our club projects, so everyone who did not come on Monday is going to be putting their kits together, or their cards together, and so this is one of them. So you may have gotten, depending on however I packaged it up, one of the 3 prints, because we ended up with an even amount left, so they just kind of got divided up. But I like all of them. And you notice too, I did a pink strawberry on this one. Red, I did a red one too. I left it downstairs, but pink and red look really nice as the strawberries. Another really good color for strawberries is Poppy Parade, but again, I was trying to match my twine. Okay, so I have the Strawberry Builder Punch, and has the 4 pieces. If you were to put a whole piece of paper in here, it's really hard to punch. You'll see, just because it has like so many cutting edges. So I try to make my paper as wide as what I needed. You gotta give it a good squeeze. And the same thing I did for, you'll see this is a little easier. For this, it's Granny Apple Green, and this slides in this way. That's how I was doing it this way. this actually worked out. This part gets cut off, which is fine. I want 3 of these. I would say if you have arthritis, this might not be a good punch for you because you might have a hard time squeezing it. And same thing on this side. I want, I'm gonna do it this way. 2 flowers. And you get lots of little scraps. All right, so here are my little pieces I need. And here he is. I need a little label. So this is from the Tasteful Labels die set that I use quite a lot. I like all the shapes. And so I'm going to stamp. And so those of you who put home, just grab any stamps that you have. I thought this was a good card because really you can use a whole bunch of things that you have. I'm going to use just the coordinating Sweet Strawberry set for this one, but you can use anything. That was so sweet of you, which I think is cute with the strawberries. I'll let that dry for a second. I find that I smudge red. No matter what I do, I smudge it. So I'm going to let it sit. So we're going to put our little pieces here together. That goes like that. And let me point out too, for the stamp set, the strawberries, the outline, and then this filler, it's all the same size as the punch. Same with the flowers. Actually, no, it's the smaller flowers and the leaves and these guys. They all line up with the punch. So you can use both the stamp set and the punch together, or like this, we're just using just the punch. I actually saw this card online somewhere and I made very slight changes. I really liked it. And that's what we do, right? We see what we like, we either copy it exactly or use it as a starting point to make it our own. All right. So those are my little flowers. So hopefully that's dry enough. Usually they dry, regular stuff dries pretty quick, but I don't know, it just gets me. All right, I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of my card. Or this little label here. And slide that right here. I want the words a little bit above so you can read it from the bow. And then I'll put that there. Can't even pick it up. You could either use a dimensional for the strawberry, or if you wanted it flat. I think now I'm looking, I use a dimensional for the other ones, but that's okay. And this guy can go this way, or this way. I was kind of liking it this way with the green kind of overhanging. And then we'll just top it off here with some gems for the middle of the flowers. So these are called genial gems. There's yellow and green. They're probably, actually I think they might be papaya and soft succulent actually. This is a handy tool. It's called the Take Your Pick tool. And so there's different attachments. So this has the, it's like putty, and so it sticks to things. So I'm putting it on top and I'm sliding it off. Of course, my putty just fell out. You just twist it and more putty comes out. You don't want too much, but see how it sticks? And then I'm going to put it right down, and it's like really helps with these guys because I use tweezers a lot, but this type of gem, they're hard to pick up with the tweezers. The rhinestones and the pearls are fine, but I don't know, some of the bigger, flatter epoxy ones, they're harder. So this works great. There's other attachments. There's a paper piercer that I use a lot. You can take that off, and there's a little scraper thing. There's another attachment comes with it. It's a stylus, so you can use it to score. and you actually get a second refill of that, and I think it's $10. It's a great tool. I actually bought two, so now I have one downstairs in my stamp area, and then where I video I just have another one because they're handy. Okay, so here's the card. Came together pretty quickly. Just put them all here so you can see the different this one had today, but just throw that one in there so you can see the different words. Just show them the different papers. All right, so I hope you liked it. Like I said, I took the idea from someone else and I kind of made it slightly my own, and that's what we do. It's kind of fun. That's what creativity is. So if you are watching and you're not part of the club and you're just watching the video, I invite you to visit my website, mailsomethingpretty.com, and sign up for my mailing list while you're there. You'll get a free tutorial and you'll get information from me, hopeful information that is helpful and good for your card making and your paper crafting. So thanks again. This is Christine Josty of Mail Something Pretty. Bye-bye.